Hi there, and welcome to your July 5th edition of Sparklers All-Team Training. My name is Joanna Beekman, and I am privileged to be able to lead a team of about 170 right now people, and I co-lead the Jam Stars with Rachel Kampanik. So we have a pretty large group on our page, and it's super fun. I was a kindergarten teacher for a super long time, not super long, about 10 years. And so I know what it's like to work outside the home. I know what it's like to have kids and pack up every morning and get them and all their stuff to wherever they need to go and pick them back up at the end of the day and try and figure out dinner. And yeah, it's not easy. So Jamberry has changed a lot of things for me, and I'm super thankful about that. I know that y'all just saw me a few weeks ago in June, and I'm super honored to come and share with you a little bit today about going for the no. And this is a really, well, it's a very important subject to me because it's something that I struggle with. I am the kind of person that does not want to impose on anybody. I don't want to bother people. I don't want to come, like anything that even remotely looks like it, I don't want to do it. So I've learned, I mean, I've grown as a person because of Jamberry. My perspective of direct sales has changed, and particularly this subject has been super helpful for me because I've learned how to phrase things a little bit better and how to not take it personally when someone says no, which is pretty much the most important thing about this training today. So when you hear no, it's easy to let that feel like I don't like you. But you have to block that out. You have to put it away and say, that's not what this person is saying. So you ask if someone's interested in hosting a party or joining your business, and they say no. It doesn't mean they don't like you, especially if you're talking to friends and family. You just let it go. Okay, no worries. And then you continue posting your fun, non-selling posts on Facebook. You know, oh my gosh, just got a new car because of Jamberry, or this cup of coffee thanks to Jamberry. You know, little things, pretty pictures, fun with your kids that you might not have gotten to do otherwise, that kind of thing. And they'll see. They say it takes people on average 5 to 7 contacts before they purchase or, you know, other things, decide to host or join your team. It takes 5 to 7 points of contact, and sometimes up to 10. So, you know, continuing to ask every few months or every 6 months, checking back in here and there is not a bad idea. So that's the first thing. Don't let it affect you personally, right? That's super important. I like that word super. I know I say it a lot. Sorry. I'm trying to work on that. The next thing, the last two things I wanted to mention on this video are when you ask if someone wants to either join your team, host a party, or buy from you, how you phrase it is super important. The other thing I want to mention is go for the Mercedes, and I'll tell you what I mean in just a minute. But when you phrase a question, if you are tentative and kind of dismissive and, oh, I don't want to bother you, I just wanted to ask real quick, you can say no if you want type approach, they are going to respond with the exact same feelings. If you approach them with confidence and excitement and, oh my gosh, have you seen these? They are so fun. I would love to show you them. I would love to show you them. I can show you how they work. You can even get some free ones. I have an opening for a Manny Week next week. What do you say? You know, that kind of thing. You're leading with excitement. You're ending with a question that they need to answer. You are showing them something fun and that, you know, you're sharing with them, as opposed to, I just wanted to check in and see if you might be interested in hosting a party for me. Side note, the word party often has connotations associated with it for people that are negative, and so if you use like the word Manny Week or you know, something else, you might have better responses also. I just wanted to know if you would host a party for me. I'm so close to my goals, and I would just really love it if you could do that for me. Well, you're asking them to do something for you, right? You are, hey babe, you are, as opposed to making it all about them. It should be about them, not about you. They're not going to host a party for you unless it's your mom or your best friend, and most likely they already have. But come here. I'm talking to my friends again. This is little Miss Juliana. Can you say hi?
Hi.
She just woke up. Show them the back of your head. It's crazy. Whoa! Look at that! Fancy hair! We were up late with fireworks last night. Let's see. Where was I? Yes. Lead with confidence, excitement, and end with a question. Those things are super helpful, okay, when you're asking. The last thing I wanted to mention on this little video, I was trying to keep it at 5 minutes, did not work, is go for the Mercedes when you first start. And what I mean by that is I tend to, and I'm working on this, as I said, start with, you know, someone says, oh my gosh, I love your nails. And I go with, oh, yeah, they're so cool. Aren't they fun? I have a free sample if you're interested. This is my home-based business. It's super fun. These are very easy to put on. I'd love to show you. I lead with the sample. I lead with the product. And I've met so many leaders now who say, don't lead with the product. Lead with the business. Start with that and work your way down, as opposed to starting at the bottom and working your way up. So instead of that, you say, oh yeah, these are so much fun. This is my home-based business. Hey, is extra income something you'd be interested in? I'd love to have coffee and talk about it. They say no. No worries. You move down to, well, you know, I do in-home parties. They're really fun. Super fun. You can have a night with your friends, and I'll bring all my stuff and you can try it out. It's easy, no pressure. I'd love to do that for you. They say no. Well, here's some samples. Let me have your email address and I'll send you a video. That's what I'm working on. And I don't do it well. I credit Brittany Laird with that. If some of you know her well, I thought maybe I had something in my teeth. That would have been horrible. With that, I credit Brittany Laird with that little phrase, is extra income something you'd be interested in? Because I just keep that in my head and I go for it. I met a girl at swimming lessons for the kids a few weeks ago, and she didn't look happy. And so, you know, we struck up conversations and we talked. And after the first week, swimming lessons was 2 weeks long. After the first week, I thought I should talk to her about the business. And it was like a little revelation, and I got so nervous, and I was scared. I felt like a little kid, but I did it. And I said, hey, I just wondered if extra income is something that you'd be interested in. And she said, she kind of looked at me weird, and I said, I sell these nail wraps as a home-based business, and it's really fun. It's, you know, low-key. It's not hard to do, and I would love to talk to you about it over coffee if you'd be interested. And she said yes. I was shocked. I almost fell over. And let me tell you, I stumbled all over myself when I was asking her, and I wasn't smooth, and I sounded like a dork, and she was very forgiving and didn't like run away from me, and she still said yes. Okay. Go see her. Yeah, she's on your sandbox. She's silly, huh? So anyway, I give that as an example that, you know, we as leaders are all working on this, and it's not always easy to do, but when you start at the top and work your way down, you give that person the opportunity for something they may desperately need. She's not happy, and we're gonna have coffee here soon. It hasn't worked out yet, but she's not a happy person. She doesn't like her job. She's and this might be the absolute perfect thing for her, and you don't know. You don't know somebody's story. You don't know if they're in a relationship they desperately need to get out of, if they feel trapped. You don't know if they are lonely and need friends, which I was before I found Jamberry. I was very lonely, and I didn't really know it. I didn't really know it, and the circle of of friends and the sisterhood that I found here has shocked me time and time and time again. It's just the most amazing thing, and it's wonderful. It really is. So before I get all sentimental and go crazy, I'm going to stop. Watch today for some fun activities. I'm going to have you make your very own video, or you can go live, so get prepared, and post it on the page, and let's have a little fun with this, okay? So watch for that, for some instructions on that, and I will talk a little bit more about this, because this is something that can completely change your business. Completely. If you have this mindset, you're going to talk to more people, you're going to ask more people, you're going to change the way you ask questions, and it will change your business. It will. And that's super cool, right? That's what we want. So y'all have a great day, and watch for some fun posts coming today. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Please forgive my interruptions, and you know, I've got 4 kids and a crazy life, so trying to find time to be under the dog. Just ignore them back there. Trying to find time to make a video is not always easy. But I hope you guys have a fun time with me today, and I'm really looking forward to it. So see you on the page.